Tiger style.
Tiger style. Yo.
What's up, guys? Maestro Vapes coming at you. Today I'm taking a little bit of a field trip away from mech mods and builds and drip addies, and we're going to look at the new Protank 3 Mini and the Evod 2 glass, okay? They come in these generic boxes with a little check mark for whatever it is, and whatever. I'm not vaping the box, okay? But they are a little bit different than the original predecessors, okay? Well, on the Evod 2 compared to the Evod, okay? The Protank 3 Mini is the mini version of the Protank 3, okay? And this guy looks really, really cool. And it's fairly affordable now, okay? I remember when the Protank 2 came out, the Mini, and it was like 18 bucks or something like that. This guy is only $7.99, okay? Very affordable, dual coil, bottom coil, and it works pretty frickin' good, okay? It does have this nice drip tip on it that I really, really like, okay? It fits into your mouth really well, nice and smooth. This drip tip is kind of more phallic, and it kind of weirds me out right now to be vaping it, to be perfectly honest, okay? But yeah, this one is really nice, looks really streamlined, and it vapes very good. Okay, the difference between these two is this one holds a little bit less e-liquid, okay? The Protank 3 Mini holds 1.5 milliliters of e-liquid, whereas the Evod 2 will hold 1.6. Not a big difference, but it could be a deciding factor for you if you're thinking about buying one, okay? The Evod 2 now has a removable drip tip. You can replace it with your own if you want. Most standard drip tips are going to fit on this guy, okay? And that's really nice because on the original, I had some problems with it. I had a bunch, this is the original, I had a bunch of these where it just kind of cracked up the side. And I really, really liked Evods when they were out. I vaped a lot of them. It was one of my favorite things to vape. I vaped them on an eVic. I vaped them on a little Ego style battery, and they worked really, really well. They helped me to stay off the analog traditional cigarettes, and that made me really happy, okay? I also had some of these that would crack. The plastic tank in it would crack. Then you'd get a little bit of a leak out of one of the windows or out of the base somewhere in there. With the new glass version, you're probably not going to have that problem anymore. Okay, you can still get a plastic version of this, but it's only $1 more to get the glass, and I would highly recommend getting the glass one over the plastic to kind of avoid those problems if they're there, especially if you're vaping e-liquids that are kind of tank crackers, you know, anything citrusy, cinnamon, kind of mentholated kind of stuff like that, okay? Yeah, this guy goes for $6.99, like it's a $7 Clearo. It's cheap. The plastic version is $6, okay? Relatively cheap. Now, the Evod 2 is slightly larger, okay? I don't know why that is. It looks like the base on it is a little bit longer. They use the same base as the Protank 2 Mini and the Protank 3 Mini on this one, okay? Maybe that's easier for them. Who knows, but it is a little bit longer. The tank itself, I don't think holds more liquid. I think they're still the same. I believe this was a 1.6 anyway, okay? But the important part, how does it vape now that it's dual coil? Dual coil! It vapes a little bit better than single coil. I'm not going to say that it doubles the intensity of your vapor or flavor, because it doesn't. But it is a little bit better than single coil, okay? Great, my battery's starting to dwindle now. It vapes good. Like, it vapes pretty good. Personally, like, out of these two tanks, I like the way the Protank 3 Mini looks over the Evod. They both vape the same. A little bit smaller of juice capacity in this one, but whatever. You know, these are nice if you're just going out for the day, going to work, you know, wherever you're going, it's a lot handier to carry one of these around than a big mod or a mech or whatever, okay? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it vapes good. The replacement coils are the same for both of these guys. They also do fit the Tank, regular Protank 3, Protank 3 Mini, Evod 2 glass or Evod 2, and what else does it fit? The T3D. Okay, so if you're using any of those, they're going to fit. I did have a lot of problems. On a video I did for the regular full-size Protank 3, I was pretty unhappy with the coils that were coming out of Kangertech. I was very disappointed. The one that came in mine worked for like 2 pulls and then stopped. Like, it was just awful. I got a pack of replacement coils when I finally could because they were in such high demand for those that it took me like 3 weeks, I think it was, to get a pack of coils at the time from the vendor I go to. And when I got it, they sucked too. Okay, I took one out, sucked, second one sucked, so I just stopped. Like, I put that tank away, never vaped it, total waste. With these guys, I'm noticing it's better. Okay, I'm not going to say it's going to be consistent throughout all the replacement coils because I could never assure you of that. And I'm pretty sure there's probably still going to be some duds out there, okay? I'm really digging these 1.5 ohm coils that it comes with. It's a little bit lower resistance than what you used to get, but you still can get them with a 1.8 and a 2 ohm replacement coil if that's what you're into, okay? So overall, I'm digging this. Check it out. Yeah, but it doesn't vape like the Meraxis with the Helios. Because this just chucks the clouds. But for walking around, taking this out, I think this is pretty decent. This might be just enough for you, you know? Try it out. I dig it. Protank 3 Mini, Evod 2 glass. Get them at your local vendor. I got them from canvape.com. Pretty cheap stuff, okay? Not cheap in the terms of how it's built, but it's relatively inexpensive, okay, guys? So remember, you're watching Maestro Vapes. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the videos, okay? And like I always say, butt out, vape up, and breathe easy. Know your limits and vape within it, and you'll have yourselves a stellar day, my friends. And we'll set off with a little bit of a vape.